A forgotten chapter in Central Asia, where history is not just the past, but still alive, is Uzbekistan. Once the center of the Silk Road, where caravans of merchants, the pursuit of knowledge, and the exchange of civilizations developed a unique cultural tradition. Many of us know this country from the pages of history as the empire of Timur the Great or the birthplace of Babur. But times have changed, and the Uzbekistan of 2025-26 stands before the world with a completely new reality. On today's journey, we will explore modern Uzbekistan, where old history and new life are an extraordinary combination. And this story will begin from the heart of the country, the capital, Tashkent. Let's begin. Uzbekistan is located in Central Asia, bordered by Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Turkmenistan. Its capital is Tashkent, a modern and rapidly developing city. This country was once an important part of the famous Silk Road. After landing at Tashkent Airport, you will understand how orderly but somewhat serious the people of this country are. The Yandex Go app is a lifesaver for traveling here. You have to pay a lot for regular taxis, but with the app, you can travel at a very low cost. The interesting thing is that almost all the cars in Uzbekistan are white Chevrolets. Do you know why? Because there's a huge factory of this brand here. A big part of real life in Uzbekistan is their metro. It's not just a means of transportation, but when you go to each station, you feel like you've entered a museum. For just 20 to 25 taka, you can explore the entire city. But be careful, although taking pictures at all the stations here is now permissible, it was previously prohibited because they were built as nuclear bunkers. Uzbeks are very clean. In the morning, you will see women sweeping the streets in front of their houses. It is part of their culture. People here wear Western clothes and small hats or dopi on their heads. There are many religious people, but the impression of modernity is clear in their lifestyle. We have arrived in Samarkand. You can get here in just 2 hours by the fast Afrosiab train from Tashkent. This train is a symbol of modernity in this country. But as soon as you get off the train, you will go back hundreds of years. Registan Square is beautiful, but just behind it lies the real Uzbekistan. In the mahallas, or neighborhoods here, people still live in mud-walled houses, big wooden doors, and huge courtyards inside. Uzbek families are quite large, and they like to live together in one house. Real life here means hard work. The silk paper or hand-woven carpets of Samarkand are world famous. It takes up to a year to make each carpet. Tourists are fascinated by it, but the daily struggle and love for the art of these craftsmen is unimaginable. In Uzbekistan, food means celebration, and their national dish is palo or palau. Thousands of people flock to the Polo Center in Tashkent every day. There's an interesting rule here. Polo ends before noon. They usually eat light food at night. For the people of Uzbekistan, bread is not just food, it is a symbol of respect. You will never see a loaf of bread turned upside down or torn and thrown on the ground. They believe that bread is a blessing. The design of bread in each city is different. The bread in Samarkand is so hard that it stays good for up to a month. Green tea or Kok Choi is more popular than coffee. Tea is poured 3 times into small saucers and then poured into cups. This is called kona. This is the rule of hospitality. Uzbeks are incredibly hospitable. If you hear that you are a foreigner, they will greet you with a smile and, if possible, invite you to their home for dinner. The heartbeat of Uzbekistan is its markets. You won't understand how the economy works here without visiting the Chorsu market. This Central Asian country produces a lot of fruits and dried fruits. You'll be surprised at the prices. A kilogram of fresh grapes or pomegranates can be found for just 80 to 100 cents.
Spending money in Uzbekistan can make you feel like a millionaire. $1 equals about 12,500 soms. The average salary here is $300 to $500. Although the cost of living is not very high, electronics or imported goods are expensive. House rent is a little higher in Tashkent, but the standard of living is much better and calmer than in Dhaka. A new generation of Uzbeks is now learning English. They want to build careers in IT and tourism. But Russian influence is still strong. Most people here can speak fluent Russian in addition to Uzbek.
Life in Uzbekistan is not as easy as it may seem. The weather here is extreme. In summer, temperatures can exceed 45 degrees, and in winter, it can drop to minus 20 degrees. They survive by fighting this harsh weather.
The big challenge here is language. It's hard to interact with ordinary people if you don't know Russian or Uzbek. And the internet speed, it's better than before, but it's still quite slow at times. But the government is now being more liberal, opening the door to tourism and business.
Uzbekistan is a country where history and future go hand in hand. The people here may be poor, but their hearts are big. If you are looking for peace, security, and genuine hospitality, then Uzbekistan is the place for you. How did you like this real-life journey? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel. Thank you.